Hello, my friends. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today, let's have a discussion about inflation. And that is to say, what is inflation? What does that word mean? Well, the classic definition is too many dollars chasing too few goods. But what does that really mean? Generally, in good times, when employment is full or nearly full, and people have dollars in their pockets, they are willing to pay the full price for an item. That is, they're not waiting for a sale, they're willing to pay full price. In fact, if the prices are increased, they're still willing to pay. And that's really what causes inflation. It's really consumers, you and I, and what we're willing to pay for an item. For example, in slower times when perhaps unemployment might be a bit higher and dollars are a little bit shorter in people's pockets, people will shop more aggressively for a sale or for a discount or hunt for a coupon to pay less than full price. And that's generally what causes inflation, that is the ability to pay full price for an item, or even on a small price increase. A lot of the inflation that has happened recently has in big part been caused by the pandemic. And when I say that, if you remember during the pandemic, we were practicing social distancing and washing our hands and all those various things to protect us from this airborne virus. Well, it was harder to get people to come to work. They were concerned about getting sick. And so in many cases, people had to be paid more money, almost like hazardous pay, to do some of those quote-unquote essential jobs. Additionally, all those masks that we wore, all that hand sanitizer that we used, all those things cost money. Even in a lot of stores, they had to buy filters for the air system to filter out viruses and germs, a little bit more so. Some were specialized filters to clean out the COVID virus. They did a lot of this on airplanes because the air circulates, I think, completely every minute or so, and that's how they kind of kept you safe on an airplane. So that's what inflation is. It's us being willing to pay a higher price for an item. And what companies are trying to do on their side is not only to pay the expenses to produce the item and to get the item to your store, or to get it to you, the service, whatever it may be, they're trying to maximize profits. And most companies try to make a higher profit, perhaps, than they did the previous year. Most of that is done in volume, but some of that is increasing what they call margins. The cost of getting that item to the store, and they put an incentive profit, that is, they don't do it for nothing, they do it to make that profit, additional profit, 5 or 10% or more, that is marked into the price. So back to the beginning of this conversation, we cause inflation, and also the safety standards that are used to get the items to your local store or to your door. So our willingness to pay a higher price or full price versus waiting for a discount or a sale is what causes us overall to be paying more, and the inflationary pressures that you hear so much about and that you feel at a store when the price of an item creeps up. It's the cost, but it's also us willing to pay that full price. If you have any questions or have any comments, they're always appreciated. Otherwise, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're saving money and shopping. And again, my friends, goodbye for now. Take care, have a good day, have a good year.